Proverbs 23:7. Such as a man thinks with his heart, so he becomes. Such as a man thinks with his heart, so he becomes. Very interesting. In other words, if a man thinks with his heart that our waking experience originates from a physical external reality, he becomes a victim inescapable from that external reality. And indeed, he becomes absolutely and increasingly deluded, increasingly victim of the delusion of the devil, increasingly controlled by the unconscious mind, away and further away from the truth. However, if a man thinks with his heart that every possible experience, including the waking experience, of course, originates exclusively in the mind, then he becomes more and more free, more and more of a creator, more and more of what he really is, more and more the higher self, more and more able to evict the devil within, to evict the unconscious mind, and therefore more and more capable of taking control of his destiny, navigating across pre-existing parallel universes to find one where joy can be kept. So the decision is yours. Would you prefer to live as a victim for the rest of your life, believing that you live in an infinite physical external universe where you are of insignificant size in a remote corner of the universe, remote from everything, and so insignificant? Or would you rather believe the truth as revealed to us by science and by the Bible? To believe the truth, to know the truth, that everything is single mind, and that you are part of that mind, and that you are therefore a creator, and you are therefore capable, upon awakening, of navigating your way into heaven. That heaven is not a place that will be granted to you after the death of the body, as if you were kind of a spirit kept inside the body and released from the body. That's not the truth. The spirit is not like an ethereal cloud that lives inside the body and is released upon the death of the body. The spirit is the single mind that we all form part of, is infinity, is oneness, is the Father, is the multiverse. They are all synonyms. That which we are, that which we belong to, that's where we come from, that's where we are going. When you become aware of this, when you have this epiphany, not only in your mind but in your experience, if you are able to seize every second as an opportunity to maintain this epiphany in your heart, if you are able to think this in your heart constantly, to seize every instant as an opportunity to keep the truth in your heart, then you will become the truth. Then you will become free. Then you will deserve to live in heaven. You cannot do works to buy heaven. You can only hope that infinity has given you the grace to awaken and to gain control, so that only you, can navigate your own way into heaven. Nobody is going to take you to heaven, because there is nobody out there apart from you. This is a solitary existence. You and me and everything else is one. There is nobody else out there. Don't expect that after the death of your body, you will be resurrected and taken to heaven by a deity that will judge you and will decide whether your deeds were good or bad. That's not the way it is. It is only you who exist. You are infinity, and you have to find your way. You have to navigate your way into heaven. And the fact that you're listening to this tape proves that you are well in your path, that you have been given the grace, that you have been given the mercy by infinity. Romans 8:5. Those who live according to the flesh place their mind in the things of the flesh, but those who live according to the Spirit place their mind in the things of the Spirit. In other words, if you live in the belief that the reality is an external flesh, is an external material, solid, rigid reality, separated from you, from which you are broken, then your focus will be completely in the things of the flesh. But if, on the other hand, you believe that reality is mind, then you will place all the focus of your attention in that mind, and that you will become more and more the true self to navigate your way into heaven. While if you place your focus of attention in the flesh, you will allow the unconscious mind, the devil, to keep navigating you across parallel universes, ever lower and lower down into more hellish realities.